What's up, adventurers? You can see I've got my amazing Mr. Toad ears. Well, it's not just Mr. Toad, it's the Ichabod and Mr. Toad, my Sleepy Hollow ears. I'm about to go to Disney Springs for the evening, and they've just started putting out their Christmas stuff. They put out their themed Christmas trees with magic bands. I'm gonna go check that out, and yeah, you guys want to go adventuring? Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow Adventuring with Chris. Let's go. Bro.
The beignets, we're like, go get it for you.
So make sure when you come over here, you go check out the Port Orleans beignets, as everyone does, from Disney Springs, and it's pretty decent. You can get 4 beignets, and when the seasonal sauce during the Christmas season, they've just got the drinks that are seasonal, and they've got all the trees in here for their Christmas holidays, and they've got everything all decked out. And I really like them because they're themed Christmas trees. All the way at the top there you go, it's kind of a Mardi Gras Christmas vibe. And then over here, same kind of a deal. And if you look real close at the wreath, you'll see they've got a jester in here, a very Mardi Gras jester. One of the details I really love on these trees is you get real close to the one here in Sascula, and they've got alligators. They've got like a Mardi Gras nutcracker. And there's, of course, the fleur-de-lis and beads and different alligators. Really well done for theming and masks, the Mardi Gras mask. And if you go all the way to the top, you'll see jazz trumpets and Mardi Gras crowns and things like that. But the coolest part is I made sure to wear a backpack that's very appropriate. And as you can see, though, the whole place is decked out for the holidays. Okay, so far right now we are coming over to Disney Pin Trading to see what type of goodies they have. So let's get to it right here. Trying to see if there's anything, a lot of Epcot. Oh, I like the Hollywood Studios. So Hollywood Studios has always been a favorite of mine. I grew up going there when it was Disney MGM Studios. There's the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. Of course, one of my favorite rides, Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. There's Disney Springs. Oh, I like the Viking. Scandinavia, very nice. The Soarin's pretty neat. Some magic bands. You know, I've got mine. I've got the Play in the Parks here, and they've got Madame Leota.
Literally the same colors as mine, but I like cherries.
So you got that. Very nice. And you've got Epcot here if you're an Epcot fan. And Christmas. This one's very similar to mine. Got Ahsoka here. It says, "I am no Jedi."
Powers are mine.
Accurate. Okay, so we're at the Disney Co-op, and as you can see, everything is holiday themed. And my girlfriend is going crazy for everything they have in here. I don't think I've seen this one. Disney Parks, Lug. Little red truck hauling some Christmas trees. I'll be darned. I'm not going to use the word that says, but it's always a red truck. Why not green? Why not purple? Why not blue? Black? It's always a red truck carrying a Christmas tree. All right, so I was wondering if they still have all the Haunted Mansion stuff. Yes, they do. They've got the paper towel holders, $40. Hitchhiking Ghost mugs, $25 a piece. They got a couple of bookends here. Ooh, they're heavy. Not seeing a price. Very festive stuff over here. We've got Mickey on some sweaters. I'm liking the vintage 90s vibe of it. And we've got a Spirit jersey here that says on the back of it, we've got Walt Disney World, and it's 1971. Of course, that's the year Disney was established. Disney World. Here we go. We've got some ears. That's felt. Yep, it's a very thick felt. And we've got, here's the mannequin. Now, I'm not sure this is it's like a fisherman's cap, I guess. Okay, well, I've never seen this. It's pretty neat. But I can't lose my ears I'm currently wearing, which are the Headless Horseman. Did I show you guys these? Oh, sorry. Tale of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I don't think I showed you guys these. These were like a Comic-Con exclusive, I think. But yeah, this is oh wow, sorry. Got these a couple of years ago and it came with a bag. I just saw these play in the park things, and I have not seen the monorail salt and pepper shaker. Kind of want that. $25 is not bad. It's actually really reasonable. This is a Mickey spoon catch, and it's like a half-eaten Mickey bar. $10. It's just not bad for $10. Kind of like the charm of the half-eaten piece at the top. With the discount card, $7. Well, this is new. This is like a Mickey Mouse Club 70 years celebration. Now, this isn't the 90s Mickey Mouse Club that my professor, I had a college professor that was actually a producer. Steve Clements. Kid you not, he was a producer on that. He told us all kinds of awesome stories when I went to film school. Anyways, we got the Mickey Mouse Club Annette Funicello guitar here. We've got official casting. Of course, it wouldn't be Mickey Mouse Club unless they had the hat here. Of course, Roosevelt's is added again, and this time it's the Disney Enchanted Tiki Room here. I've got one Roosevelt shirt for Sleepy Hollow, just one. Mickey Mouse Club bag. We've also got a 70th hoodie, very cozy. T-shirt. No, it's not the Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears Mickey Mouse Club, but okay, now we just get some race jackets and things like that. Here's the Orange Bird and Mickey. Okay, so here they've got the portable still rods here. Very few people do this. I have one from Disneyland, but if you want to charge your phone, you hook this up. It's you can buy it or swap it. I think it's so it's $20 for a fuel rod cable, $80 for the fuel rod Max 10, and I think I did the 40 one when I was at Disneyland. And what's cool is when you come back to these, you can swap them out, and if you've got one you want to swap, you put it in down here, and the fuel rod thing will open up, and you put it in, you get a fully charged one. It's pretty neat. $40. All right, so we're over here at the co-op connected area with all the fancy gilded items. There's Belle on Philippe. Alright, so this one is definitely something I would get if I was rich. That is, in fact, my favorite guy, the Headless Horseman. And my ears are, I'm wearing the ears here for it. But that's the Horseman. God, I don't want to know how much that is. I'm sure it's like Swarovski crystals and everything else. All right, so here is it, the place we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we are in the world of Disney, and boy, is it a crowded one. This is the Sunday before Thanksgiving, so yeah, everyone's kind of here. But it's festive. I'll give them that. They've really got a festive vibe going on here. If I see something that scratches me right where I itch, I'll be sure to stop and take a look around. But, you know, I'm very niche with my things that I like. And it's been a while since they've had something that really scratches me right where I itch. Let's go check out the Star Wars stuff here. Not sure. This is The Stranger. I'm not sure what this is from. It's gonna take me a minute. Black Series Stranger. Comment section, guys. Help me out on this one. Alright, so this is a Stormtrooper, Scout Trooper. I know that much. It's Mandalorian or something, but some of the other ones I'm not quite sure. Well, this is making stuff now to look like the old 1970s play sets. This is the Cantina Adventure set with Hammerhead and the guy that challenges Luke to a duel and Obi-Wan cuts his hand off. But this is looking old school. Alright, I hope this is actually, I can't tell if this is something live action, but I hope this is something that's going to happen because, I'm sorry, Rex? Is this Mandalorian or is this Ahsoka? And of course, Kylo Ren, not my favorite trilogy, but there he is. And this is what it looks like out of the box. Time to go to the ear section. We've got Slinky Dog ears here. They're one of my favorite coasters at Studios, next to Rock and Roller Coaster. One of my favorites. Fun story. My students actually wanted me to watch Ernest Saves Christmas and Ernest Rides Splash Mountain. And of course, Jim Varney voiced Slinky Dog. And the fact that my students know who Jim Varney is made me happy. So anyways, that's a fun story. Over here in the plushie section at World of Disney, and Orange Bird kind of jumped out at me. He's really cute. So Disney drew him for I think it's the agricultural group here in Florida as a mascot. He also drew Toys for Tots and many other things. He's kind of deep cut. Some cool people on rollerblades here. This is kind of neat. If I can see them here, there's a lot of people here gathering around. Ooh, let's see if I can do this without running into people. I'm a rollerblader myself. Very nice. Very nice. I do like the rollerblades, I'm gonna say. Alright, so here's the Enchanted Holiday Art Gallery. I like the Yellowstone and all the national parks here. Right off the bat, I'm going to go straight for those. I love the national parks. We got Sequoia in California. We've got Adventure. This is National Park Service. Very nice. Joshua Tree. That's our good friend Mickey Mouse dressed up as the... I am brain farting so bad. This is Sorcerer Mickey. There we go. There's my brain working. Okay, so let's continue on. What else do we have? Oh my gosh. This is all of the artwork from the cookie shop Gideon's. If you've ever been to Gideon's, this is all of these guys. This is the artist, Michael Reyes. And he does all this stuff for Gideon's, the cookie shop over here in Disney Springs. These are great. These are great. More national parks. I love it. Bryce, of course, is of the Fabulous Five of Utah. Bryce, Zion, Arches, Canyonlands, and I'm missing one more. That's great. Oh, and he's got Yosemite, been there. There's Half Dome. El Cap, hiked right under that. Yellowstone. Shenandoah. And Virginia. That's the waterfall I've actually been to. These are great. Really like the national park ones. Grand Canyon, I love it. Been there, done that. These are great. This is like an extension of their other art gallery they have. But what I really like though is the fact that all of these are so well done. All right, so I've got this one right here, draws my attention. And I like studios. I just don't understand why they got rid of the mouse ears water tower, the Earful Tower. I've made a 3D print of it to display at home, but I don't understand why they got rid of the Earful Tower all those years ago. It was so much of my childhood was going there. All right, so these are great. Big Thunder Mountain. You know, Big Thunder Mountain's supposed to look like you're in Utah or in the Southwest. I mean, Utah, southern Arizona. Great. Right off the bat, I'll tell you the one that draws my attention. Oh, you gotta like it. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Chippendale Rescue Rangers is a deep childhood memory right there. Dressed up like Indiana Jones. Oh, used to watch that after school on Disney Channel.
Okay, go on the other side. Yep, perfect.
The Christmas lights are Christmas lighting here at the Disney Springs area. And my gosh, the decorations are all out. So I'm going to show you here. Look at that. First of all, all right, and the deer here, the reindeers, bougie, about as bougie as it gets. Nope, we've got one of our magic bands working here. There we go. All right, it worked. Oh, wait, mine's working too. Mine's going off now too. All right. So when it goes off, it's supposed to do something with the tree. I'm assuming it.
You didn't see the lights go off?
Oh, it went off. It made the lights go off. Okay, I get it. Oh, wait, there it goes again. It's going off again. Okay. I see it now. It makes the lights kind of do a thing. But the reason I brought you up, going off again. The reason I brought you to this tree is because of the detail. We've got Space Mountain coaster right there. Right there. And then over here is a monorail. All right, there's Slinky Dog. My magic band is just going off like crazy for this tree. And of course, my favorite is the monorail. I was trying to see if I noticed any other rides besides, well, of course, there's Ratatouille Adventure. So I think this tree is all of the different rides. So this is the Toy Story tree. I'm gonna walk around it and see if my magic band goes off on it, but You get to zoom in to see all the different ornaments here. We've got Mr. Potato Head, aliens. Let's walk around and see if it goes off. This one's not working as well. If it does work, not all of them, I guess, are interactive with the magic bands, but there's Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. The aliens right there. Okay, it's actually snowing out there now. Let's go take a look. Well, the best snow you can get here in Florida, at least, which is a bit of fun snow here. Let's go take a look. Oh, there it goes again. My magic band is going off like crazy with that tree. Oh, I see. If it says it, has to have it labeled on there to say Magic Band Interactive. All right, well, here comes the snow, ladies and gentlemen. And it, oh, wait, we just missed it. Oh, wait, here it comes again. Let's see. It's so faint to be able to see it. There it goes. All right, so this is Fantasia. I'm trying to yell over the band here, but it's got all the things themed from the movie Fantasia. And of course, Mickey's Fantasia hat at the very top. Sorry, I'm having to yell over the music. It's a live band. Here we go. All right. They're really nailing this year. I love it. There's a Mickey and Minnie tree. Again, I'm trying to yell over the band here. I don't want to get copyright flagged. Trying to show you some of the detail. Up, hidden Mickey. Every time I come in here, I always wonder, is that an original Sky Bucket from the 70s? It looks like it is. I'm gonna say it is. I mean, they've added like a fire thing to the bottom of it. But I always wondered that if this was original from the early 70s. I'm sure there's people that know. I had to mosey over here to the Star Wars Galactic Outpost at Disney Springs because I heard they had a new item and I think I found him. This is a full-size Lothcat. And I gotta say, he's pretty cute. Can't tell quite what he does, but he's $100. He's adorable. So if you want the $100 Lothcat, he comes in a carrier, like so. If you know what a Lothcat is, you need to watch Star Wars Rebels and Ahsoka. And Clone Wars. I don't know if they're in Clone Wars. I'm pretty sure they're in Rebels and Ahsoka, though. But they live on Ezra's planet. And again, if you don't know who Ezra is, you need to watch Rebels. And here he is in the front. So you get that cute container. Boy, is that tempting. He needs some weathering, though. He's a little too clean. Right, these are really great helmets. These are Episode 3 Attack of the Clones Stormtroopers here. And these are $150 a piece. So we got another one here. This is pretty neat. This is the one that Pedro wore with the episode with Bill Burr on Mandalorian. This is really cool too. These like really detailed R2 or C-3PO heads. Really neat. I'm about to find out again what this guy is from. Kylo Ren. Oh, okay. And then the Mando helmet, and it's got a light on it. Of course, this is the armorer from Mandalorian, played by Emily Swallow plays her, and this is the helmet they have here for $150. It's plastic. I mean, it's okay. I feel like a metal, a paint that looks like metal would do better on this, but that's just me. All right, here we've got our good friend Wicket Davis. I don't know if this is Wicket, but I'm going to say it is. It looks like him. Played by the wonderful Warwick Davis. The incomparable Willow Warwick Davis. Yes, this is a new addition to the Galactic Outpost. This is the Adventure Continues Star Speeder 1000 from Star Tours. And what's so cool about this is the detail. I mean, we've got the guns here on the front. You could open the inside and spot the spy, the rebel spy. See if even better here, the doors open where you enter and leave the ride. You know, I rode this probably 6 times in a row trying to get the Mandalorian and Grogu adventure, and I eventually got it. I was terrified to ride this as a kid, though. When I was probably 9 years old, I came here, maybe younger. I tried to ride this, and I had a complete and utter meltdown and didn't ride it. Happy Christmas from R2-D2, also played by the wonderful, incomparable late Kenny Baker. Sat inside this guy. All right, so we've got the Star Wars tree here, and as you can see, the Magic Band is already going nuts. And there it goes again. So what this one does, from what I understand, is it just makes the lights twinkle a little bit. It's got C-3PO all the way at the top. And as you zoom down here, lightsabers, Kylo Ren helmet. That's not Kylo Ren, that is a New Order trooper. But let's try and, there it goes again. So when you're here, you have to see the thing that says Magic Band Plus, and then you just kind of walk the perimeter of the tree, and eventually it just starts going off. And the lights up, there it goes again. And the lights will twinkle as it works. And there goes my girlfriend's watch. And I see a Jawa on there too, poking his eyes out. His eyes light up when you walk by as well. So it's pretty neat. And my watches are now going off again. It's not a watch, it's a Magic Band. It is just going off like crazy. Right here is the Lion King tree. And the cool thing at the top here, you go to the top, we've got, there's Simba. All kinds of African masks. They did a really good job on these. These are great. The theming, as usual, on point. So cool. All right, so the next tree we're doing is the Nightmare Before Christmas tree, and it's Magic Band Plus. So here it is. Oh, and it's set up here for Jack and Sally. And the Magic Band is going nuts. I'm not sure what it's doing, but have you noticed anything? Okay, so the gourds are lighting up.
The way I asked. Okay, it just set it off.
All right, there it goes. Okay. So if you stand here long enough with your Magic Band, you'll get a... Okay, and there's zeros going around the top, and it makes Zero move too. Let's see if he'll get Zero to move again. Kind of have to wave your arm a little bit with your Magic Band to get it to... I mean, it's lighting up, but keep waving him a few more times.
It's gonna have to reload.
Look at the trees go. The tree's got a reset here. It's got the worm going through it here. This is so great. And of course, that's the penguin from Batman Returns. The penguin rides.
The worm is so detailed. It's got packages going through the belly.
Oh, it's great. Sit here and see if we can get Zero to go around the tree again.
And yeah, it set Zero off.
Here's Sally.
Might have to come back through.
And there goes Zero. There he goes.
And it lights him up.
He barks too. All right, so if you come over here with your Magic Band, it plays the soundtrack, and then if you look at the top by his grave, Zero goes around the top of the tree. This is probably my favorite tree. This is so well done. And here's Sally's Deadly Nightshade. This is such a well done tree. I think this is by far my favorite. So here's the cocoa tree. Unfortunately, it is not Magic Band activated, but
It's gorgeous.
this tree is so well done. There's Ernesto de la Cruz's
It's lit up.
guitar, and oh, just wow. So well done. And there's one of the sugar skulls at the top. Well guys, that's gonna do it from Disney Springs here. I've got the balloon going in the background. I rocked my Gambit bag today. My girlfriend had her Rogue bag, and the cast members seem to really like it. So I'm gonna go with that. It's a fun night here at Disney Springs. Really crowded. Did I say how crowded it was? I mean, it's really crowded. Tempted to buy the Loth Cat. We're going to Jollywood Nights tomorrow night. Tempted to get the Loth Cat from Rebels. But yeah, this is one of the crowd. This is the first time I've been to Springs during a holiday or prior to it. Being a teacher, I get lots of great time off, so I never can tell if you're gonna go here and it's gonna be packed. But the Sunday before Thanksgiving, packed. Not terrible, but definitely packed. Anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, follow Adventuring with Chris. I do all sorts of stuff. I go to national parks, I go to theme parks, I interview celebrities. Most recently I talked to the Rocketeer himself, Billy Campbell, about his time on Dracula, and of course the Rocketeer. Check out those interviews. But yeah, kind of an odd assortment of stuff I like to do, and Disney's not all of it, and I'm not one of those YouTubers that exclusively goes to Disney. I make cosplay, we do props. I've got a full Rocketeer prop in my extra room. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff. I don't really know where I quite fit, but anyways, hope you guys enjoy this. Hit the notification bell. Live from Disney Springs. Let's see if I can still see the balloon. Nope, can't see the balloon anymore. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Mr. Toad says goodbye.